Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here for my January layout shares for 2021, and some of them are Traveler's Notebooks, most of them are layouts. So my Traveler's Notebooks ones aren't, well, I'll explain them in a minute. I was able to get a one from my COVID album done, celebrating Nora. I haven't done the journaling. I haven't done a whole ton of journaling on most of these. They're so pretty when you don't. So journaling will go here. And Nora was our first COVID birthday in our family. We locked down on the 16th of March here. At least I stopped working anyways. And Nora's birthday is the 25th of March. So she just missed having a party. She was little. She's only big. We weren't having a party, but we were going to go take her to the aquarium and we didn't get to do that. So anyways, that is for that one. I then spent some time this month going through a bunch of my older layouts, trying to condense some stuff. And I decided to do a few layouts where they used to be 12 by 12 layouts, and I'm condensing them into Traveler's Notebook spreads. So this is one of those. And I actually shared this one for the hop for Sarah Scraps, celebrating her party for being, I think she's been on YouTube for 5 years now. So it was a hop that happened, and this is basically what I created, and it was just taking it from the 12 by 12 and putting it into a Traveler's Notebook. So that's the Nora's little Traveler's Notebooks there. And then I liked that so much, I started to do that with my 2017 album. And in 2017 I was pregnant with Nora, so I started it off with some pregnancy ones, and this is literally just cutting it down to fit into a Traveler's Notebook. So it's these are going to be a little chunky because they're not cut or anything, so we'll have to see what happens and if it stays like that or if I try to fix it. This one I actually took off the layout and just kind of did my own little thing with it, and then I'll put some journaling there. This one I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go back in with these ones and kind of slice them to help keep them a little bit more condensed. Otherwise it's gonna just be a very, very thick book. So we'll see, but there's that. That's all I've done for Traveler's Notebooks, and the rest are layouts, I believe. I was working with Pretty Little Studios Color Me Happy for my How to Kill a Kit with Style, so a lot of it is that, including this one, which I used for Off the Board. I scrap lifted the fabulous Cat Benjamin. So this one here, I love how this turned out. I love this little photo of them. They're so sweet. So there's that one. This is one for the She's Crafty series. So it's that 10-week course where there's a sketch every Sunday and you're supposed to use your 6x6 paper pads. I ended up using these little 2x2s from the collection and worked with that. So there's this one of my son losing his front teeth, top front teeth there. This one was for week 4 for that class, and this is using some Vicki Boutin, and I'm pleased with it now, but it was a struggle. So if you saw that video, you understand why, but I am happy with the finished results now that it's all done. Jackson and Nora are just walking through this little maze in this photo. I love that. Probably my favorite layout of the whole month. I love this one. This is using a cut file from not a Creative Cuts Club, a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. This was one of my design team layouts, and then I used the collection Hey Santa and a background from Vicki Boutin. And I'm so in love with how this turned out. I even did a shaker pocket with Spiegelmom scrap sequins, and I love, 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 love it. The photo just cracks me up. Here's another one that's probably on my favorites list. This is for Spiegelmom Scraps, and it's just a really cute one of my daughter who is not a morning person, and that's what this layout's about. Again, with the backgrounds, I used a lot of these pre-made backgrounds from Vicki Boutin this month. I'm in love with them. I'm obsessed with them. The next time I go to Michael's, I'm gonna go pick up another one because you could just use these in so many different ways. So there's that one with lots and lots of little shaker pockets. This one was for the Spiegel Mom Scraps YouTube Hop for this month. The theme was about love. So I interviewed Nora about all the things that she loved, and she let me get to 7 questions before she's like, nope, that's it, Mom, I'm done. And then I saw Melissa do this awesome technique with sequins, and so I went ahead and copied that. I love how that turned out. This one was from week 2. Oh my goodness, 4, 3, 2. This is from week 2 of the She's Crafty class, and this was using a paper pad collection from Studio Light, I believe. Really, really pretty. And I actually used it as a winter theme layout, and I'm mostly excited because I got this little piece of ephemera used up that has been in my stash forever, and it's like one of those little snow globes. It's like in a jar, and it's a snow globe, and I had no idea how to use it, and I'm so happy to have it. But that house, even though it's pink, our house isn't pink, but it reminds me of our little house, so I love how that turned out. And that photo is just, it's breathtaking. Living on a farm, you have like crystal clear, no one's walked through it, it's pristine, and it's just gorgeous when it snows. My boys, my lucky stars. I created this for Confessions of a Paper Addict as well this month. Here's the same collection. And I was also trying to focus on using a little bit of wood veneer up because it's in my eyesight now, so I'm trying to grab it as much as possible. But yes, I love how this, I did get a few other little bits used as well, but very pleased with how this turned out in these photos. I still don't remember what they're laughing about, but man, were they having fun. So I love that. And here is the very first week of that class from She's Crafty, using that same winter collection, but using it in a boy themed. And then the background again is the Vicki Boutin pre-mixed media. So love that, and how my boy just loves to climb trees. If there's a tree, he's gonna climb it. And then this was Jackson's birthday last year. He turned 6, and pre-COVID, so he did get to have a little bit of a birthday party, but I've already kind of scrapped that. This is more just his cake, and I put some gummy worms on it, and he just loved it. So using Confessions of a Paper Addict, this was one of the new releases in January. So it was a party popper, and I really wanted to use it. And I love it. Used some sequins as well from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and of course the collection from Pretty Little Studios as well. And then a couple more. This one is already in its page protector. Not really sure why. The sequins, I think. So I like this layout. It's not my favorite in the whole wide world, but I like it. It was for Spiegel Mom Scraps, and what had happened is I was doing something and I had glued something down. I didn't like it, so I picked it up, but it left this kind of cool little spiral from the glue. So I quickly put down sequins and let them dry, and I really liked how that looked. It kind of just looked like the swirls you see in space or whatever. And I just kind of played off of that and just worked with these photos. They are just fun, cute photos from New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I guess. So really, it didn't need to be anything too crazy. This was fine. It worked. And it was the first time breaking into the collection for my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So it was a good way to kind of just get my hands on it and decide what I want to use. And I did some hand stitching as well. So in that aspect, I'm happy with it, but not my favorite layout of the month for sure. And finally, I have this layout, which I do really like, and it is the sketch from this month's scrap party from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. Christina created the sketch, and I just went ahead and I worked with it and used these fun photos. Loved how I got 2, 3, 4, 5 photos used up, but it's condensed, and I really love how that turned out. And again, some clouds and some sequins, and this is kind of summer feeling, but I'm happy with it. I got this Eat, Sleep, and Repeat. I added in this, but these alphas have been in my stash for ever. They were from a boy collection, and I finally got to throw away the packaging that was in, so that made me feel really good. And this was all using scraps, which a few of them were actually, I forgot to mention, because I was also playing along with the Baby Got Scraps series. That was a month-long hop to use up your stash as much as possible, which is what that was. So there you have it. Let's see, what was all of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was very much using up my stash. 8, this was 2. 9, 10, 11. So 12 layouts created, and then a couple of Traveler's Notebook spreads, which I'm gonna try to keep doing a little bit more here and there. Very pleased with what I got accomplished, and I can't wait to get into February. It's gonna be a little bit of a quieter month scrapbooking wise, in the sense that there's not gonna be a ton of layouts to share at the end of February, because most things I'm gonna be creating will be for March's 30 Days of Sketches. Let me know what your favorite layout was for the month. I'd love to know, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye.